just finished our first walk through the Orchard Market. Our plan today is to actually do 2 in the morning and then the 2 night markets at night when we arrive in Chiang Mai. But first, we're still in Bangkok, so Orchard is the first one, which is actually known more for a fruit market. But even in there's tons of food selection. If you look down, I went a little crazy on pork on this first plate. So basically, we got a little 1 portion serving of rice. There's fried pork. This is an egg, which is kind of an alien on this plate. But we have like what's sort of like a tikka. So braised pork with egg. There's even tofu in there. And then we went a couple of different pork skewers over here. So this is gonna be a pork heavy plate. So let's give it a try and see. First, we're gonna start with the skewers while it's still hot. This looks like just like pieces of pork. Oh yeah, flavor is nice. It's a little sweet, but I think that's just like a honey glaze on there. Pork is tender, very flavorful. So next, this one looks like it's a bit sweeter than the last one. I think we had something similar on the first night when we were here. Yeah, it's good. Just a little sweet for my liking. Has a bit of a spice on there. I think it'll be good with some rice. The rice balances out the sweetness and the spiciness very, very well. So next is a bit. It looks like I just caught my eye because it's got like chilies, battered, deep fried pork. It looks like pork fat in there mostly for this first piece. Yeah. Oh, and hear the crunch. Crunchy. Oh, that's delicious. Fried meat is so good with rice. Okay, so for the next one, we're gonna do the braised pork, and I'll break up the egg as well. The egg. Oh no, let's get to the yolk. There you go. Oh, that's an interesting color. It's very orangey. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get every kind of protein here on this one spoon. I don't know if I'll be able to succeed. Put a little rice on there. It's gonna be a big bite. It's a little sweeter than how I make it. It's soy saucy. The yolk is so nice. Nice fatty piece of meat. Oh. You can see we're missing any vegetables on this plate, but we'll see if maybe we'll pick up some a little bit later. So the last thing that's on this plate is this very interesting looking egg here. I just got it because it looks really nice. Look at the yolk coming through the back. I think it's soft boiled. Yeah, it's like a soft boiled egg. Yep, it's just a soft boiled egg. Nothing special, but I love boiled egg. So we'll add a little bit of saltiness from the pork there. And a crunchy. To go. So I'm gonna finish this, and we'll probably do another walkthrough and see what else we can find.
Hi, I'm eating my favorite again, pad thai.
She says she's gonna eat pad thai every day we're here.
I probably will. So this pad thai is a little different. They don't cook the egg with it. They don't mix it. They make it into like a wrap. So they wrap it around. You see, it's just around here, like an omelet. And then inside there's the pad thai. So my dish has more veggies than Huang's. There's chives, there's bean sprouts, tofu. You can get it with shrimp. With shrimp, it's 65 baht. This is only 45 baht. So squeeze a little bit of lime. I think I might need a little bit more chili in this, but it's okay. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to bust out my chopsticks because I don't like eating this with.
It's a little noisy in here. The market's really heating up. The food court is really filling up with people, and it's only like 7 something in the morning right now.
People are eating so early. I keep on thinking it's like at noon.
Yeah, but I think everyone has to go to work here, so they all just getting their meals in.
This isn't as saucy as I would like it to be. It's more like a dry stir-fried noodle. It's no taste.
No taste?
No.
So disappointing.
Yeah.
I didn't see her put any tamarind sauce or anything in there.
There's no sauce. Basically, this I wouldn't call this a pad thai because this is just a stir-fried noodle. They just took rice noodles, stir-fried with veggies, and I can only taste the lime. So it's really nothing in it, but it's hot. It's not bland, but there's no sauce. There's no.
We'll have to eat it with all the meats that we got.
Yeah, there's really no nothing. But anyways, I'm still enjoying because it's pad thai in Thailand. You can't go wrong. Cheers.
So we finished eating all of our meats and rice, and Xuan had a little bit of pad thai left. And I saw in the back there they have this, I think it's Chinese stall, and they had roasted duck with wontons. So I had to go get some of that. I'm gonna not have any noodles with it for now. I think it has veggies and stuff underneath. One thing I noticed in Thailand, they don't really have a lot of like just chili oil or whatever, any sort of good spice. So I brought my own chili, and I have a leftover egg from before, so I'm gonna put that in there. They do, however, have like this vinegary with chili mixture. So soup is always good with a little bit of citrus. So I'll mix that in there. Alright, let's see how this tastes. Okay, I'm gonna go with a spoon. This is gonna be a little hot. Yep. Oh wow. That's good. That's the flavor you want from good wonton. The wrapper is a little thick to my liking, not like, you know, the Hong Kong style, you know, wonton. Very, very thin see-through wrapper. It's a bit thicker, but it replaces your noodles. You see the duck. Duck look really nice. Oh yeah. Soft, tender, very distinctive duck flavor. It's gonna be a good bowl of noodles. Well, not noodles, wontons. So I'm gonna finish this up and then we'll move on to some dessert.
Okay, I'm really full. But we have to move on to the dessert that we bought. So we walked across the stall and there was young rice. I really don't know what young rice is, but it looks pretty cool. It's one of Huang's favorite. So they made it into a dessert. So they just cooked it sort of like a sticky rice dish, and they just put shredded coconut on top. There's no sauce, there's nothing, it's a dry dish. They gave us sugar, but I really don't think we need sugar. So, and I lost the spoon they gave us, so we're using our soup spoon. Yep, it's just a dry thing. I think you can just basically make it into a ball and eat it. You don't really need a spoon, because it's just a dry dish. I think I would prefer this to have coconut milk on instead of the shredded coconut, because the young rice cooked the way it is, it's already dry, and the shredded coconut is super dry, so coconut milk would have been a better option than this. But it's good, it's not sweet.
The reason why we bought it was because I bought a bag of, there's a bag right here. It's like young green sticky rice, I guess. And so what I do is, so we go bring it back to Canada. Usually we use this to make add it to the like sort of like a ham or pork paste. Yeah, we steam it and then fry it. It's usually really good.
So this bag of young rice that we bought is 50 baht. How much was this?
About $2. This is about, this one was 20.
20 baht, so it's like under $1. So it's a good dessert, but if you don't like dry stuff, this won't be for you. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this, and we have fruits to eat, so I'm going to die later. Yeah.
So we've already eaten a lot of food, but we all already committed to fruits because we kind of got ripped off coming in the beginning. We told ourselves we're gonna walk through the whole place first before we pick out anything, and then these ladies, early in the morning, there's nobody, barely anyone here. They made us try the fruit. Well, she didn't make us. She cut it and she gave it to us, so we tried it. And now we felt guilty, so we had to buy it. So we bought these two things. This is called in Vietnamese Bday. I don't know what it's called in Thai or English. It's like a really light, crunchy fruit. You get this in the summer. I haven't had this in a long time either. My sister doesn't know what this is. I'd love to try it.
The apple family.
It's really juicy, lightly sweet, very crunchy, very refreshing fruit to be honest. I really like this fruit. One of the fruits I used to eat a lot when I was a little kid. But it can be more ripe than this. It turns into sort of like a light red, pinkish white color. That's when you know it's at its peak ripeness. This is still a little underripe, but it still tastes actually like it has a sweetness, so it's pretty good.
You should enjoy it.
Yeah. So these two fruits cost us 80 baht, which is like $3. So it's like $1.50 for like, I don't know, 3-4 bites. The other thing we got ripped off on is the mangosteen. It looked really good, and she tried it. She asked us to try it, and we couldn't resist. And we tried it. It was actually pretty good, but these 5 cost us 90 baht. But
Seedless.
Yeah, it's seedless, so it's good. So mangosteen, once it's ripe and not overripe, if you feel it's super hard on the outside, means it's overripe and you just can't eat it. But when it's perfect and it's perfect ripeness, you take the fruit, you squeeze it, and it literally just opens like that. And inside is the mangosteen. So this should be the perfect level of ripeness. So now you take it out, and you can just really just eat this whole fruit like this. So all of this is seedless. Oh, it's really good. It's sweet, but not overpoweringly sweet. Not overpoweringly sweet, and it has a slight, very minor, mild tartness, and it's just a perfect combination both together. Not worth $90, 90 baht in my opinion, but still really good. So try not to get ripped off when you're here, and remember, you can always haggle. We're gonna finish this, and we'll keep walking around the market. See ya. So after we left Ortakor Market, we walked about 8 minutes or so across the street. It's not across, but around the corner. And they have the Chatujak weekend market. It's only Saturdays and Sundays, so I wanted to make sure that we stopped in there before we leave for Chiang Mai. So Xuan's favorite dish is pad thai, but my favorite dish is actually pad krao prao, which is like a stir-fried pork with basil, usually served with rice, and then over easy egg on top. So we were just walking by Chatujak Market, and we saw this place, and I saw the picture. I'm like, okay, I gotta get it. It looks a little disappointing, to be honest, from what I can see right now. The egg not runny. It looks like it's been sitting around for a while. But already cooked. Look, it's still a little bit runny, but not as much as creamy as I would like. I wanted, like, you know, the yolk to flow over the rice when you break it, right? But it is what it is. So we got it. We're gonna try it out, see what it's like. I don't have too much expectation for this, to be honest with you, but let's see what it tastes like. But hold on. First, I'm gonna add a little bit of more peppers on here. So they have this giant jar of it's like fish sauce and peppers and stuff.
Dude, there's still some peppers here. See these things right here? That's pepper.
I know.
Spicy.
So.
Oh my gosh.
We're in Thailand. We're gonna eat spicy. So. Basil, pork, fry rice.
You're gonna rip yourself a new one.
That's okay. It's still good, but it's nowhere near what I was expecting. Like some of the pad krao prao places in Toronto are way better than this, but I mean those guys make it really fresh, right? So you expect the highest quality. The ingredients there is much better. So we're gonna keep on my quest to find good pad krao prao here in Thailand, but meanwhile I'm gonna finish this one.
You don't even know how much it costs.
No.
You're gonna faint later when they tell you the price.